All right, now it's time for kanji. So first of all, how many kanji do you have to learn? It's basically this 2000-ish characters plus 1000-ish characters. In total, 6000-ish. 2000 are designated by the Japanese government as for common use, and it's also required to pass this Japanese exam, the highest level. And name use kanji is this kanji for names, and this so you need to basically you need to know these characters to be able to read books and newspapers comfortably. And then how what to learn for each character. Obviously, you need to remember how it looks visually, and then readings. Actually, there are two categories of the readings. So one is kun reading. These readings are taken from words that already existed in Japanese before Chinese characters were introduced. So basically, Japanese people are like, oh, it looks like this kanji means uh, like this. So it's fitting our this word we already have in Japanese. So let's read this character this way. That's kun reading. And when you use this reading is basically when the kanji is used on its own and without any other kanji attached, and hiragana directly follows. And like this is ikiru, and this is umu. Actually, so readings can differ depending on the following hiragana. So what word it's used for, which is a tricky part. And there's another category, on reading. These readings are directly taken from China. I mean, back like how Chinese people back then were pronouncing the characters. So some Japanese people prefer this reading. Of course, Chinese people are using this pronunciation, so we should respect that. And other people were just didn't like that. And as a result, both readings survived up to date. Fortunately or unfortunately. Anyway, so let's see examples. This is seikatsu, this is shogai. Again, readings differ depending on what word is used for. And finally, how to write it. And there's this thing called stroke order. Basically, it's order of strokes, you know, of writing the character. You might think it's kind of crazy, but it's like why do I have to remember the order of strokes? But actually, it's helpful to be able to write the characters smoothly. So here's example. Basically, so this shows the stroke order like this. And so you're supposed to write it this way. Yeah. So yeah. And it's decided according to a simple and pretty intuitive set of rules. So once you've learned like 100-ish basic characters, you probably get the pattern. And after that, it really becomes you know, you can really get used to that. Alright, so this is the basics of what's in kanji, and in the next lesson, I'm going to go over how you should approach this thing.